Chernobylite. I almost stopped noticing this strange sensation running through my veins. Almost. I bet I'd see it glow green if I opened up my veins. A source of unimaginable strength. My burden. My salvation. Killed people. At least I think they were people. There was something off about them. Twisted faces. Bared teeth. They didn't feel real.
Did God forget about us here? Someone's coming. I may need backup.
Here's something. Take no hostages. Get him, boys. Fucking kill him, losers.
Take him down, quickly! Look away. You can't be here.
month I had pork for dinner. Now I just have a few poor veggies. We got a gate crasher here.
Chernobylite deposits are suitable for extraction. Sending the data to Harvester.
Ray, I need to hear your report. I've reviewed the scan, Gray. Solid data, but I'd like to know your own assessment. For fuck's sake, Cole, you're slipping. You need to be more observant.
Nuke this place for all I care. It's dangerous. What else do you want me to tell you?
Interesting idea, but Harvester has no offensive capabilities. It's a mining vessel. Anyway, your work here is done. Get your ass back to the Harvester. I've got some more things I'd like to discuss with you.
I still don't know what Chernobylite is, how it affects everything, how it affects me. Sometimes not knowing is bliss. I can still feel myself. I just have to hold on to that for a little longer.
Welcome on board the Harvester, Planewalker Cole Gray. The decontamination process is starting. Please wait. One message received from Megan Gray. You may view and respond to it at any time on your smart display.
Hey, love. Are you ready?
Yeah, I just came to grab my gear. There's too many memories tied to this apartment.
I know we've talked about this before, but do you have any second thoughts? People say that all these diseases are caused by Chernobylite, and you want to implant them in your body.
I don't want to, Megan, I have to. I'm doing this for our daughter. There's just no other options left.
Cole, Katie's illness is the worst nightmare I have ever experienced. But losing both of you would be even worse.
Yeah, I understand, but look, can we talk about this later? I can't afford doubting myself again. You just gotta trust me.
All right. Sorry, my love. I'm with you no matter what you decide. And we love you too. Bye.
The decontamination process is finished. Thank you for your cooperation. Please take your equipment from the locker before leaving decontamination room. The authorities are awaiting the report.
Cole! Long time no see, mate. How are Megan and Katie? Still can't figure out what your missus sees in you muppet.
Makes two of us.
By the way, the old man wants a word. Luckily for you, the elevator should be working now, so use it instead of the stairs. Can't complain, although my last mission was a disaster. Found almost no Chernobylite, but a lot of Soviet propaganda bullshit.
Sounds crazy. Oh, by the way, Owen, I never thanked you for referring me to this gig. Means a lot.
Don't mention it, mate. We still on for some drinks this weekend? I should fucking think so. To talk about the next mission, no doubt. Supposed to be something special, but no idea what. I'm still waiting for my own briefing. You better check with this old goat as soon as possible. He's in a cranky mood today. You bet.
The transfer rail to main deck is ready and waiting. Please board immediately. Attention, Planewalker Cole Gray. An incoming phone call from Megan Gray. To answer and authorize an external call, please proceed to the nearest interdimensional communication point.
Hey, Cole. How are you? Listen, I wouldn't be bothering you if I didn't have to. But it's our daughter. Katie's condition has worsened. She may have about a year left. But the doctors suggest starting treatment as soon as possible. When are you coming back?
By the end of the week. I'll call you as soon as we sync with your reality, okay?
All right. I'll be waiting.
I promise you, everything will be fine. NAR's testing a new medicine. The results are great. Megan? Megan? I need to find Semenov. He promised to help me with Katie.
not a drill.
So good to be alive again. All thanks to you.
God, Owen, we will have that drink when we meet in the afterlife.
Over here, Gray. Quickly. Thank God you're here, Cole. My escape pod. I need to...
Calm down, Kozlov. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Good. Feeling better?
I got hit with some shrapnel. Do you have any healing serum on you? Thank you, Gray. See you on the ground. Don't get yourself killed. And find the others. Find Semenov. He'll know what to do. Go! What are you waiting for?
Was it all for nothing? Have I sold my body and soul only to die on some distant plane? One thing I know. I see my family again. Even if I have to rise from the dead.
Door malfunction. Backup power fail. Manual override fail. vitals critical, inducing hypersleep to maintain essential life functions. Hypersleep cycle completed.
Planewalker's waking up. Get your freaking tools, Luca. We're going to get them out.
This doesn't look good. We're out of time.
Igor said the cloaking should last at least half an hour. We're good.
Okay, this power hammer is top of the line. It will do the job. Oh, shit! We've got to run.
Emergency life support system off. Vitals are holding steady. The surrounding environment is not safe. Vacate it immediately and seek shelter. As a result of the passage of time, your suit has deteriorated, and the Chernobylite particles within it are no longer able to generate a shield. It must be caution. A massive Chernobylite creature is approaching. Avoid interaction at all costs.
This piece of junk is slowing you down. Leave it.
No, it cost me 2 bottles of a very good moonshine. Oh, God damn you and your escapades, Sonya. What about your deal with the old man?
We tried. The rest is up to him. Now run before the Chernobylite fallout catches up with us.
Is anyone there? Show yourself! Good evening, stranger. I'm Leonie, by the way. And who are you, stranger?
I'm Cole Gray. What are you doing here exactly?
I was on my way to see someone and got attacked by some brutes. Took refuge in this old warehouse. Mutants like me who became corrupted and turned into a horde of violent and mostly mindless thugs.
Corrupted by Chernobylite?
What else? The green treasure has become our curse. Of course, I mean it in a figurative sense. Curses aren't real. I'm on an important mission. I'm trying to recover a blueprint that will allow me to create a cure for Chernobylite poisoning. The proper term is savant. My brain works in a very specialized way. It operates on facts and figures. Every speculation needs to be expressed according to the laws of probability. Yes, a disease which culminates in the Chernobylite taking control and transforming the body. Every mutant suffers from it. Standard medications for this condition only slow down its progression. I would prefer to keep control over my mind. Affirmative. There's a 99.9% probability that we both want to meet the same person. The medical blueprint I need is hidden somewhere in Igor's base. Since you're headed that way, can you get the blueprint and bring it to me? I pity them. They've been corrupted by Chernobylite. Chernobylite is enhancing their strength and resilience beyond that of average humans, but it's also gradually deteriorating their brains.
Deteriorating? How exactly?
Depends on many factors and individual treatment histories. Some are just sociopaths that can't even be reasoned with. Others are basically pissed off troglodytes. Not much. He's very secretive. Only a very limited number of people in the zone are in contact with him. But I do know for certain that Igor is a very accomplished scientist in the field of Chernobylite research.
Have you talked to him?
I tried, but my peculiar psychic construct makes me very bad at interacting with others. When you get to the outpost, try to find a moment to sneak to Igor's lab. Reason dictates that the formula would be there. Oh, and watch out for the brutes outside. They may be mad, but what they lack in brains, they make up for in brute strength.
I see. Wish me luck then.
Wishing someone luck won't necessarily increase their odds of success, but then again, it might lift their spirits. So, good luck, Cole.
This weird feeling inside of me. Tao, save me. I won't die! Tao leave me alone! We'll never let you kill me!
Come inside, Planewalker. Make yourself at home.
You must be the mysterious Igor. I'm Cole Gray.
Pleasantries can wait as well. We only have a couple of minutes before it catches up with you.
What catches up with me?
On Lenin's beard. Maybe you're not as sharp as I hoped you'd be. Fine. I will allow some questions, but make them brief. Sonia Velenkova and Lucas Bian. We've got a partnership of convenience. They've been looking for planewalkers like you for a long time. You're the only one so far. Count your blessings, Planewalker. I want to offer you shelter and some guidance. Help you find other Planewalkers if they're still alive. And get you back to your world. It won't happen until we figure out how to bring down the dome that turned the zone into one big prison. And you will help me with that.
That doesn't sound good. Enemy at the gate.
You have to keep the entities at bay while I maintain the electrical grid. If the lights go out, we're done for. You'll be on your own, but you can do it. Go, now. Remember to run. The disruptor when you're ready for the fight. When the device warms up, it'll close the breach. This warehouse, it belonged to someone who played an important role in my life. It's yours now.
You won't mind me taking up your space?
I've got more than one outpost. Besides, I'll stick around to keep an eye on things. Welcome to your new home, Planewalker. I suppose we've got some time on our hands. Ask questions, if you have them. My life's ancient history from your perspective. I won't be getting into it now. Maybe some other time. What you need to know is that we're similar in some respect. Years ago, I underwent a CRISPR treatment. You keep surprising me, Planewalker. I didn't expect this kind of knowledge from a grunt like you. In any case, it was a while ago, and I expect NAR in your world has perfected this technology. Still, the same principle applies. Target the exact genes you want, and then modify them with Chernobylite. I used to be a great proponent of this technology and the creation of Chernobylite humans that would be equal to gods. Not anymore.
And what changed?
I lost someone very dear to me, and it opened my eyes. We're no gods, my Planewalker friend. Only freaks of nature. It's been 9 months since your ship crashed, Cole. It won't be easy, but I'll do my best. I'll contact some key people that could be of assistance to you. I imagine you would love nothing more than to storm out of here and go looking for your pals. But you need to be patient. We have neither time nor resources for that. That's why we need to improvise.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
Anything that'll make your life here easier. For example, you'll need to build a healing device at some stage. You keep surprising me, Planewalker. I didn't expect this kind of knowledge from a grunt like you. All right, now go to the new room and make something that will help us survive the next few days. Maybe a small laboratory? Great. I'm too old to go out into the field with you. But the better you equip each room, the better I and all your allies will take care of your gear and supplies when you return to rest. And are you satisfied with the base layout so far?
Well, it's not that bad. Just needs a little shaping.
That's it for today. I sent word about your arrival to some key people. I'm yet to hear from them and figure out our next steps. For now, you can relax, manage the base further, or go to sleep. Or if you learn something today, you can turn your experience into some useful skills.
Oh, your little pumpkin misses her daddy, Cole. But you could as well died in that escape pod. You'll never see them again.
Have you heard from any of your contacts yet?
We're talking about the heirs of Harlan Lock. A man whose company purchased the sole right for setting a business inside the exclusion zone.
Chernobylite research.
Chernobylite-based medicine, to be precise. The Lockwoods are the movers and shakers of the zone. Kendall, Milena, and Roy. They used to be thick as thieves, but when the shit hit the fan, they lost trust in each other and became...
Enemies?
I was going to say competitors. Similar goal, different methods. And there's bad blood on top of everything. Kendall Lockwood is the leader of a group called Mutants. His sister, Dr. Milena, runs the scientists. And then there's Roy and his mercenaries. So, the plan is to meet with each Lockwood and figure out if they can be in any way helpful to your cause. Questions? Kendall is the beloved son of Harlan Lockwood. He was anointed to take over as CEO when the old man kicks the bucket. He was one of the patients. That's why the mutants trust him. Because he shares their fate.
Meaning what?
Meaning that he's always only several doses of reset away from turning into a mindless monster. And so are the other mutants. Milena is the smartest in the family. She was at the forefront of researching the Chernobylite-based medicine.
Was? She dropped the medical research?
Well, let's just say her focus shifted away after we all got trapped. Her lab monkeys, a group of world-class specialists recruited by the Lockwoods, is now almost entirely focused on studying the dome. Originally, Roy was in charge of the security detail. He hired a bunch of cutthroats to protect his daddy's business. When the zone was sealed off by the dome, these guys became the first line of defense. Roy's a decent guy, but he's also dangerously short-sighted. Watch out for that. When I told him about you, he was excited, like a little kid about to get a new toy. No idea why. Still, try to use that to your advantage. It's entirely up to you. The Lockwood siblings are aware of your presence in the zone and agreed to meet with you at some stage. Mutants are very cautious. You can't just waltz into their camp. You need someone to vouch for you at the front gate. Kendall assured me that a guide will be waiting for you in the nearby complex of abandoned warehouses. They will assist you in getting inside the Moscowite complex, where the mutants reside.
Speaking of mutants, is there a chance that I will contract this Chernobylite poisoning over there?
What? No. This is not some goddamn seasonal flu. Kendall makes sure that everyone gets their required portion of reset. So, this is not likely. I suggest you get on with it without delay. Time is of the essence, Planewalker. I'll be watching your progress with great interest.
sharpen my knife. I hear you, me. You're a dead man. Walking in circles. Like this will change anything. Music to my ears. Oh, I hope this ends soon. I need to feel normal again. You're too slow. Break. It's getting worse every day. No hope for us. There's no hope for It doesn't matter if I hit you or not.
Quit hiding, you rat. Your big brain won't save you this time. Come out, Leonid. It's game over for you. Unless you can be useful and convince the deadbeat rat Leonid to come out, stay the fuck away. He's a snake. I would hate to fall into some kind of trap.
Why don't you start by explaining what's going on?
Fine. This little fucker Leonid came to me, begging for money and promised a high return. But instead of repaying his debt like a man of honour, he ran away and hid in this warehouse. What about you? And don't tell me you were just passing by.
The name's Cole Gray. I'm looking for a friend of mine.
My name was meant to instill terror in those who failed to pay their debts. They call me Small Sausage Grisha. Your friend is in deep shit, Cole Gray. Money isn't everything, Cole. In my line of work, reputation is far more valuable. I'll tell you what, you look like someone who will get far in life. I can feel it. How about if I let this business with Leonid go, if you agree to owe me a favour in the future? Do you accept these terms? Fantastic. I will call upon you when the time comes. Take care, Cole Gray.
Cole Gray. I'm so glad you've arrived, before Grisha could get me.
I sorted things out with Grisha. He'll leave you alone.
So, he won't be turning me into one of his notorious small sausages anytime soon. Good to know.
Next time, maybe try to avoid borrowing from someone who collects their interest in meat parts from your rear end.
Let's just leave it at that. Now, about why Kendall asked you to meet me here.
Right. I didn't realize you're an official guide for the mutants, apart from being a scientific researcher.
If you're trying to say that every minute of my time should be used on scientific research, well then, I agree. There's a limited number of mutants in the camp, so it only makes sense that each of us performs as many functions as possible.
Really? What else do you do?
I do whatever is necessary. Kendall is very apt at organizing our tasks, so I never question his commands. While hiding from Grisha, I discovered something interesting. The crystals around here, they possess quite a unique structure. I need to study it while I have the chance. It could take a while.
You know what? Take all the time you need. I'll find my own way.
Oh, okay. Just head towards the big over-the-horizon radar and you should get there eventually.
Feels like we're just waiting to get picked off.
It doesn't matter if I hit you or not.
large concentration of intelligent human Chernobylite hybrids ahead. According to the collected data, they're called the mutants.
This place is restricted. Move along.
Kendall wants it to see me.
Oh, it's you. Leonid told us to expect you. Come in.
I haven't seen Leonid in a while. Guy vanished without a trace.
Good riddance. I'm sick of him after all the...
Feeling lost, sinner? A fellow traveler and truth seeker. Interesting. Hearing you quote from the old book makes me feel you believe in something beyond the tangible. Something deeper than what meets the eye. You look to pierce through the veil and get to the other side, whatever it may be, right?
I'm not used to having that kind of conversation with a complete stranger.
Borya Nikolaev, at your service. I'm all the things Kendall needs me to be. I can be Kendall's shrink when he needs to talk, but I can also be a hellhound guarding his gate. I've seen the best and the worst in people. I know when they need a hug, and I know when they need a kick in the ass. There's so much more I could tell you, but... hold on one second. Of course, Kendall. I'll send him your way. Tao has smiled upon you. The leader of all mutants will see you now. All in good time. Now go. Don't make him wait. We will finish our conversation at a later date.
Remind me, dear sister, how long does it take for your lab monkey to produce a batch of reset? I'm not patronizing. Planewalker. Mr. Gray, I must apologize for subjecting you to this rather unfortunate family squabble. Well, that's not important right now. You will get to meet Milena eventually. What you just witnessed was one of many telepathic conversations I had with Milena. Now, let's talk about why you came to see me, Planewalker.
I need to find my crew and get back to my world, to my family. Igor said you could help.
Yes. Our mutual acquaintance filled me in on the details. It's remarkable. I never thought I would see another Planewalker alive after what happened to your ship.
Stop dancing around, Kendall. What did you want?
I'll be completely honest with you. All our resources are currently involved in finding the cure for Chernobylite poisoning. My offer is as follows. Stick around, get to know the mutants, and help them out in any way you can.
And in return?
In return, I shall spare no expense in helping you with completing your objectives. I am currently preoccupied with other matters, but I will leave you in Borya's hands. He will accompany you from now on. Borya is waiting for you by the northeastern entrance to our compound, just by the teleport. Pressing matters demand my attention, but I will contact you soon. Have a good day, Mr. Gray.
Looks like we're stuck with each other, Truth Seeker. I'll be honest. Kendall wants me to keep an eye on you. That's who he is, a cautious man, a politician. But I have every intention of earning my keep. I know stuff. I can do things. Tao's willing, we will achieve great things together.
Kendall gave you his personal guard, a token of goodwill. Both you and Kendall should care to gain the other's trust and sympathy. In your world, people who underwent a Chernobylite treatment like mutants became planewalkers. Kendall sees a salvation in you. Here, the mutants are the most numerous group, but they will sooner or later join the Chernobylite army. You don't want this to happen. You need more allies, not enemies. Anyway, you did good, and I'd like to reward you somehow, Planewalker. I did. But this time, it will be something special. I've made contact with your ship. You had interdimensional communication there. While researching this for my own experiments, I noticed in the logs, I'll ask directly. Is Megan Gray your wife?
Yes.
Cole. I think I might be able to connect you two, using your technology. I don't know what the connection quality will be, or how long it will last. But isn't it worth a try?
What, you're saying I'll be able to talk to my wife? Of course I want that.
All right. Everything is calibrated. Use that computer. Just hurry up.
Megan? Megan, can you hear me?
Cole? Is that really you?
Yes, it's me.
Cole! I was sure you were dead. Oh, we didn't know what happened. The government classified everything and...
Yeah, focus. Look, we've only got a few seconds. I'm alive and safe, yeah? But I can't come back yet. Tell me, how's Katie?
Her condition is very serious. Whenever she wakes up, she always asks about you. But I think she's losing touch with reality. The doctors, they don't give her any chance of recovery anymore.
Don't listen to the doctors. Semenov's developed a new therapy, a new drug. He wanted to use it to treat plane walkers, but I'm sure it would work on Katie too. If I can get him out of here and return to you, this could change everything. Megan? Megan? Yeah, it worked, thanks.
Don't mention it. I'll let you know if the connection is possible again. Anyway, do you need anything from me? What do you need from me, Plane Walker? Can't sleep, Plane Walker. It's Chernobylite in your blood. You're going to need less and less sleep with each passing year. I suppose it gives one more time to dwell on the good and bad choices in life. But it also provides with extra space for tackling problems. Are you up for a night mission, Plane Walker?
Well, since I'm already awake, might as well do something.
It won't be a stroll in the meadow. Expect a lot more dangerous encounters in the dark. That's why most of the poor souls usually spend nights locked safely indoors. Because the night brings its own rewards. Because some things cannot wait until sunrise. Who knows? Perhaps you'll stumble upon something extraordinary while you're at it. Look, Cole. We can do things that others don't. Face the dangers others can't. Go out there and make yourself useful to those who need help. They will respond in kind. There's an abandoned storage that, to my knowledge, hasn't been ransacked by the brutes yet. If you go now, you might just beat them to it. I'll provide you with the coordinates and we'll track your computer, so you don't wander in the dark too much.
So this is the base of the notorious Igor. Minimalism, huh? Soviets built it that way. Function above style.
I guess we'll have to do with what we have.
Speaking of which, when I promised to help around here, I was being serious. I know how to take care of weapons, how to fix and upgrade them. If you leave them to me in the evening, I'll see what can be done.
Fascinating. What else do you do?
I learned cooking and first aid. Equally important as fighting, believe me. And I happen to be good at hand-to-hand combat. I can teach you some moves.
Well, you're a true Renaissance man, Boria. How did you learn all that?
One day, I will tell you all about it. But for now, do you want to learn something? Very well. Follow me, Truth Seeker.
So what are we doing here, Boria?
Can you see those turrets aiming at you, Truth Seeker? Don't worry. We don't want to end your existence before you fulfill your destiny here. The bullets are rubber. Back in my younger days, there were moments when I found myself caught in a crossfire. By divine providence, I can't think of a better way to describe it. I made it out alive. Anyway, if I were a planewalker, crossfire would not faze me at all. But I'm glad I'm not. My path required my failure to let me grow. The divine won't help you unless you're willing to help yourself, Truth Seeker. Blocking is the key to your situation. You won't be able to block a crossfire, that's obvious. But block one attack and use its kinetic energy. Use it to generate a force field. Do you follow me, Truth Seeker? A force field to protect your back. But talking won't make you believe my method. You have to try this. All right, on my mark. Ready, set, block. That's okay, Cole. All right, on my mark. Ready, set, block. Thank you for trying, Cole. I'd say with training and...
If only there was somebody who could bless and help.
I was blessed. A degenerate.
Sure.
by the towel. We feel nothing.
Every move feels so useless! I can still hear that man's screams. Music to my ears. I will reset up. I'll kill you. Right there.
These documents detail advanced research on extracting energy directly from Chernobylite isotopes that naturally occur in the zone. The study also investigates the possibility of transferring Chernobylite energy over long distances via quantum entanglement, removing the need for traditional physical mediums such as wires or pipelines.
Treasure hunt go, Planewalker?
I found some scientific papers on Chernobylite energy. I think they'll be useful to you. I've already sent them over.
Let me take a look. This is incredibly interesting. Perhaps you've inadvertently discovered a new way to power our base. Meet me at those coordinates. I have something to show you.
nice to see you've abandoned the gloomy dungeons of our base and get some fresh air.
Funny. Take a look at the crystals behind me. Care to guess what causes the distinct color? What you actually see is a Chernobylite isotope, a different form of the same element. The same number of protons, but a different number of neutrons.
And how are the Chernobylite isotopes formed?
In the zone, Chernobylite crystals are exposed to bombardment by rare elements every day. Rain, frost, sun rays, moisture, even microbes living in the air and in the soil. Hence, the different colors. A feature that doesn't particularly interest me, but catches attention. What interests me, and should interest you, is the fact that Chernobylite isotopes can be harvested for energy easier and faster than regular Chernobylite. How's your chemistry, Cole? Any idea why that happens? A+ with a plus, Cole. Your parents would be proud. Parent elements, such as Chernobylite itself, are less reactive and do not easily undergo fission, making their isotopes more suitable for energy production. These isotopes have a higher energy density, meaning small amounts can produce much more energy compared to the regular green Chernobylite. Of course. But they surely come with all the refineries and costly industrial facilities. We have neither time nor resources for that. That's why we need to improvise.
Well, I suppose it's better than generating electricity with a bike and a dynamo.
In order to build more rooms, more devices, more workshops, you need more energy. A lot more.
Any drawbacks to this invention of yours?
Theoretically, the isotopes can become too unstable and, well, explode. But it won't be a nuclear explosion.
That's a fucking relief. Any chance it might kill me, though?
No, but it's possible you'll have to come back here and repair it from time to time. And this is where the blueprint you found comes in. A clever piece of design. It allows you to store energy before sending it to base. It will enable sending the energy to the base using the principle of quantum entanglement transportation.
Oh, no. Well, I suppose now you want me to build these contraptions and test them, right?
Indeed. I brought some materials so you don't have to gather them on your own. Here you go. Good news. Our base has been successfully provided with additional energy. Now let's head back to our dungeon. Too much fresh air is giving me a headache. Thanks to the sites like this one, you'll be able to increase the expansion capabilities of our base. Crystals like that are scattered around the zone. Make sure to put them to good use whenever you come across them. But for now, let me walk you through the base expansion process. There's space for extra rooms if you're down for some demolition work. What do you need from me, Planewalker?
The files contain information on a cancelled research of a substance codenamed Reset 2.1.
What is it that you desire, Truth Seeker? I spent many years in various places around many different people. Mostly dangerous. I'd like to think that it made me a great judge of character. I also read a lot.
It sounds like you were in prison.
Yes, it was one of the establishments I frequented. The good thing about prisons is that they have libraries. So if you find yourself wanting to discuss some existential subjects, I'm open to it anytime. May Tao light up your mind and guide your hand, Truth Seeker.
What do you need from me, Plain?
Truth Seeker. A word?
What's the trouble, Boria?
I believe it's time you knew more about us mutants. Rather than speaking for the whole group, it's best if you learn it through my own eyes. My own story. I understand you're a man of action, Truth Seeker. I can make it long or short for you. Your choice. I used to, I hurt people for money and ended up in jail. This was many years ago. When I got out, I saved Kendall's life during a robbery.
How did you meet Kendall?
And how a guy like me could meet a guy like Kendall Lockwood? Huh. It was pure coincidence. Kendall was grateful for saving his skin. He secured a spot for me in his sister's Chernobylite therapy. You can figure out the rest, Truth Seeker.
So by helping out the big man, you became another one of the Lockwood's guinea pigs.
I never pegged you for a hypocrite, Truth Seeker. You underwent a fair amount of experimentation yourself. Do you feel like a guinea pig? Anyway, I strongly believe that what happened to me, to all the mutants, was part of a bigger plan.
Whose plan? Lockwood's?
Yes, and no. Look, it's better if I just showed you. There's an old bunker not too far away from here, Truth Seeker. I'll mark the location on your map. Meet me there. That place is filled with the echoes of unimaginable suffering, but also hope and redemption. I'll explain it when you get there.
I swear to you, my children, soon you'll be a witness to the day when his angel will come on this earth to accomplish his master plan. Soon, children.
Truth Seeker, I appreciate you joining me here. The complex is ahead of you. It holds many painful memories. It's a place of importance. Although, it may not look like much these days. When the Lockwoods took over the zone, they turned this place into one of their labs. You see, this is just one of many laboratories. It was set up in this location because of the closeness of Chernobylite. Your attempt at shaming me has failed, Truth Seeker. Nice try, though. I need you to do it on your own. Think of it as a certain rite of passage. I need you to walk the path of mutants. Get to the heart of the facility, find the truth. I managed to reboot the security cameras, so I'll watch your every step. Good luck, Planewalker.
Mrs. Soroka.
Do you think it's possible that my cancer is gone?
Well, the results of the final stage of drug administration just came in. Your liver has responded very well to the treatment. It's only a matter of time before we send you back home to your grandchildren.
This is wonderful news. My doctors didn't give me more than 3 months. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mrs. Soroka. By being here, you're helping many other people as well.
I remember Kalina Soroka. Very kind lady with a terminal stage of liver cancer. The Chernobylite treatment worked and she started getting better. I'm sure she would have healed completely given more time. But something horrible started to happen. I'm sure she would have healed completely given more time.
So you were a patient here. That does explain quite a bit.
This experience shaped me into the person I am today. But it came at a cost. I was laying in my bed, paralyzed. Milena's scientists injected me with all these needles and tubes. I was back on my feet within weeks and ready to go home. But the Lockwoods insisted that the treatment continued, otherwise the results could somehow get reversed.
They scared you into staying?
It wasn't fear. It was gratitude. Just like it says on the note you found. My back became really strong and my skin started to change. The whole process was incredibly painful.
You should have run away from here the second you could have walked.
I thought about it, but it sort of felt like betraying Kendall. And then the conflict between him and his sister Milena began. It wasn't pretty. I couldn't leave him. The Lockwoods were close, until they were not. Their brother Roy tried to mediate between them, but... well, let's say he's just not cut out for this kind of work. The only thing keeping them together was the fear of letting down their father. The big boss, Harlan Lockwood. Alas, he's not here to watch over his children, so it's only a matter of time before Milena and Roy are at Kendall's throat. Us, the patients. Kendall was against unnecessary procedures, wasn't enough for Dr. Milena Lockwood. She was obsessed with her studies, pushed for more experiments, even beyond healing the patients. You will find out soon enough. You better get going, Planewalker. We're not done here yet.
Are you absolutely sure about these results?
I'm afraid so, Dr. Weissman.
God damn it. I told Milena she was being too aggressive with treatment. She's ignoring the number of pathologies in the final stages of cell metamorphosis. There's just too many of them.
Yes, the Chernobylite poisoning is a concern. What do you want to do?
What do you think I can do? I already tried to reason with this woman. We may be specialists in our field, but we're not Lockwoods, which means we don't get any say in this. I only pray that her stubbornness doesn't bring about our downfall.
What am I looking at, Borea?
Something that cannot be escaped. A terrible truth. After the situation became dire, they had to implement some kind of caging system quickly. So they bought and installed one intended for animal control. Except, of course, they were not used for animals.
There's still some Chernobyls captured inside. Why are they so small?
These little creatures are... or rather, were... children. Very special children. Parents, grandparents, guardians. They will do just about anything to save their young ones. Even if it all seems hopeless. So they lock up their sick children, hoping a cure can eventually heal them. Truth Seeker, I need you to do something for me. It's part of the experience, if you will. I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't believe that you're strong enough for this. Will you do what I couldn't? Will you send these poor souls to their maker? The little ones are at peace now. Tao rest their souls. What made you choose this path? I know. Thank you for doing the right thing. You're a good man, Cole. I have one more question. After what you've learned and what you've seen, Truth Seeker, do you believe Chernobylite could be more?
More of what?
Something far greater than what scientists perceive it to be. More than a power source, a parasite, or even a singularity.
Are you asking me if Chernobylite is some kind of god?
Not some kind. The god. So you follow the signs just like me, brother. You will find your way to Tao. I'm sure of it. I wanted you to witness all this. Fear, suffering, and despair, but also miracles, healings, and hope. Isn't that exactly what God is? It saves you from the jaws of doom if you take a leap of faith. But it may also strike you down if you dare defy it. You don't need to answer that. Just dwell on my words. You can leave this place unless you wanted to ask me some more questions. I was a believer before. I lost my faith because it failed me. But Tushka Isila showed me the new path when I was down on my knees. Chernobylite made me believe again. Isn't this a miracle in itself? A proof of divine intervention? Milena and her scientists may think that the miracles are all they're doing, but it's just pride and hubris talking. Our fate lies in the hands of this higher power. Every child of Tao knows this. Not yet, but they will see the light at the end. All mutants were born from Chernobylite's grace. They still cling to the science and material world to help them out of their predicament. But sooner or later, they will realize that Tau is the only way. But Tushka Asila was the first to witness Chernobylite's nature. She revealed its true name to us believers. It's Tau, also called Eralim, the highest angel who woke up from his dream to build a throne of God on Earth. The Chernobylite crystals are pieces of the throne. The main duty of the believers is to gather them.
Gather Chernobylite? For what?
We gather Chernobylite until there's enough to build the throne of God on Earth.
How do you know how much will be enough? Do you know the exact amount?
We don't. Not yet. But Tau will give us a sign when we've gathered enough. I'm sure of it. Anyway, thank you again for accompanying me on this journey, Planewalker. Even if you're still not convinced about Chernobylite's divinity, I hope I helped you to see some glimpses of it.
You certainly give me a lot to think about, Boria.
Are you surprised by the things your cultist friends showed you?
I had no idea they were experimenting on children.
Children, elders, men and women. That's how toying with Chernobylite usually ends. You had more luck than any of them. But remember, the Lockwoods believed they were helping them. Anyway, do you need anything from me? What do you need from me, Planewalker? What do you need from...
Woof woof.
Who is this?
Alina here. I've been watching you, Bloodhound. You've got some real potential. Why don't we sit down, sniff each other out, and figure out how to make something profitable happen together? You've got the coordinates now. Let's see if the new dog knows how to follow a trail without getting lost.